What's up, everybody? I wasn't actually muted the whole time. Oops. Oh well. How do I? There we go. Oh, the image is just not straight up not big enough. Transform fit to screen, and it just straight up is not big enough. I'm gonna fix that. Anyway, welcome back to Kerbal Space Program. I don't remember what we were doing last time. Oh, we have a lot of money. Let's see. Do we have any like missions? This guy's orbiting the Mun. I believe it has no crew in it, right? What is the Lotus? Oh, that must be the space station. Let's delete all the debris, first of all. Um, orbiting this one's orbiting the Mun. It is absolutely time to commit so far unknown war crimes. I believe that all of these vessels are unmanned except for the Lotus. Let's fly the Lotus for a second. Let's see what. Yeah, it's the space station, all right. Here, let me reconfigure it to be a space station. There we go. So that I know what's going on. And they are currently researching. We are high above Kerbin right now. Give it a second. Check out that view. There's Kerbin. I think today we should at least go interstellar. We should definitely go interstellar today. I mean, not interstellar, interplanetary. So like, uh, we should go to, I don't know, Duna maybe. I'll show you guys. I'll show you guys all the planets, and then we can all choose together which planet we want to send a mission to, right? And of course, gather more science in the progress in the process. Heck yeah! All right, that can just gather some science while we do other things. Give me a second. I need to find. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Let's plan a new mission right now. Did we go to Midmas yet? Let's see. Did we go to Midmas yet? We have 13 science. Let's go to the archives. Kerbin, Midmas. Nothing. We have not gone to Midmas yet. It should be easier to get to Midmas than the other place. So it would be the Noita one, right? Or would no, it would be the Noita 2. Let me edit this vessel to see what exactly does KSP solar system look like? Good question. Yes, no, the Noita 2 is the one that we want to is the one that we want to launch to Minimus. It shouldn't take nearly as much fuel to get there and back. So we shouldn't have to send a rescue craft. So here's Kerbin, the good old blue and green marble. Then you zoom out. What is that? That's probably a contract. There's Minmus, which is the second moon of Kerbin. The Mun, obviously, is the first moon of Kerbin. And of course, if you zoom out, we're in the whole solar system. There's the sun, Kerbal. Then there's Moho, which is like kind of like Mercury. It's hot and small, and nobody cares about it. Then next up, there's Eve, this purple one, which I think we have a pretty good transfer window to right now. No, never mind. We do have a good transfer window to Duna though. Here's Eve with its singular moon Gilly, which is kind of basically an asteroid. This thing is super small. You can just jetpack off of it. You don't even need a ship to land there. Anyway, there's Eve. Very cloudy and purple, Venus-y. And then there's Moho. I mean Duna. There's Duna. It is Marsish, and it has one moon. One moon called Ike, which is tidally locked to the moon, which means that this side always faces this side always faces towards the planet, and in fact it faces to the same part of the surface. The moon will always be visible from this part of the surface of Duna, which is pretty cool. And it will always be the same side of the moon. So it orbits at the same speed the planet rotates, and the moon rotates at the same speed as it orbits as well. It just lines up perfectly. It's pretty Mars-like up here. And it's got huge trenches and stuff all over. Pretty neat. And then we've got Dres, and then we've got Jewel. Nobody cares about Dres. We've got Jewel, which is the gas giant. Oops. It's got it's my favorite planet, honestly. It's got the moon Lathe, which is it looks like this. We're gonna do a lot of lathing later. You'll see. Then there's Val, which is currently dark on the dark side, but it's like icy and blue. Then there's Tylo, which is the moon with the strongest gravity. It's very hard to land on because you have to spend so much fuel getting here in the first place. And this one has like I think almost the same gravity as Kerbin. Then there's Bop, which is a rock, and it's in a really weird orbit compared to the rest of them. And then there's Pole or Paul, which is yellow and looks like pollen, hence the name. And then finally, the last planet is Elu, which is cold, dark, and also really cool. I want to go here. So to which planet are we going? Good question. For now, I think we're going to Minmus, just to get a little bit more scientific data. And once we're finished at Minmus, we can start going to a different planet, which I don't know. Probably Duna. It's the obvious next choice. Duna is the obvious next choice because, we're going there on Earth. So, uh, a plume ball? I've never heard of those. Or whatever you just said. Noita 2. Let me rename this. Cancel. No, that's not what I meant. There we go. Renamed mid-flight. Yo, what's up, Spacewalker? I am Kerbal Space Programming. Yeah, Elu. My apoapsis is really high. It's kind of cool not to time warp, to see everything happen in real time. It's pretty neat. Check that out. Isn't that pretty cool? Real time Mun mission? Yeah. I think I think the last time I did a Mun mission it took like what was it? Like 5 hours for the Kerbals? Or no, it was actually a couple days, wasn't it? What's up? Me, I'm up. Now that I have maneuver nodes, I can target this planet. Yeah. Bah, bah. Yep. I can target this planet and I can see how much delta V it will take. Oops, that's too much. I forgot how to encounter min miss. Okay, we're getting somewhere. I think that's good enough, probably. Now, in order to properly execute a maneuver node, you need to wait until the node in is half of the burn time. So 1 minute 5 seconds, that would be 32-ish seconds. It would be technically, ooh, wow. I didn't know you could do that. It's 32.5 seconds. I didn't know you could do that. I was trying to time warp. Advanced burn time indicator. Okay, let me try that. Where is that? Gameplay, extended burn indicator. Oh, there is a start burn in. Set the time to 50%. It is at 50%. That's actually really cool. I did not know that at all. Thank you. That's so much good information. Okay, interesting. I think I'm gonna have to orbit like twice probably. Oh, I missed. Nope. What is that? For real? Such is the way of KSP. A more accurate title would be stupid, I think, because I have no idea what I'm doing. Real-time Minmus expedition, 50 days. Oops. Is there anything I can do while down there to... Yeah, you guys are gonna be missing your families for a while, I think. Probably annoyed that I didn't do any calculations or anything. Honestly, you know what? I'm gonna revert that whole thing. Because I'm really not feeling that mission. I don't like to revert usually like that, but come on. I've got a show to put on here. Let me get into a good, stable orbit, and then from there, I can figure out how this whole thing works. Right? All right, this is a much more reasonable time, much more. I don't know. It's about the same start. I think it's ever so slightly better. Okay. So first of all, we're going to target min miss, right? And then we're going to actually do the ascending node thing because I that's what I forgot. I also forgot to yeah, also I forgot to do the descending node thing. So I wasn't in the same inclination as min miss. That's why my even my maneuver nodes would never match up because I was just like below it. I need more coffee or something. What time is it? 3:30. Never mind. How have I already been live for 30 minutes and I've just done nothing? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. I started a little bit early, but who cares? Once I change my inclination to be the same as Minmus, then then the maneuver node should be able to show me what's a good time to burn. Oops, I wasted a little. There we go. Where is it? There it is. So maybe like here. Gonna take a bit of fuel to get out there. There we go. That's an immediately really good encounter right there. Focus the camera on Minmus. Yeah, so I can see my trajectory around it. I think that's pretty decent. And then I can like never mind. Um well, my maneuver node is broken, so I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. Did you see that? That's a good yeah, I should have done that. It's a little bit too late for that. Let me quick save because I'm gonna forget to do something again. My maneuver node completely broke, so I'm just gonna have to eyeball it. Yeah, that would have been nice to know. I'm so rusty at this game. How many weeks has it been since I played? Forever. Okay. That's like a really good eyeball. Hold on, let me. Oops. That's like really good. Hmm. Yeah, we really are broke. But now check that out. Let's see how much it takes to get into an orbit. Like 100. Barely anything. We definitely have enough fuel to get back too. It'll only take 5 days to get to Minmus. Don't worry, don't worry. It's all fixed now. And here we are. I should have taken high space above Minmus Science as well. You can take an EVA report in like 5 seconds, right? I forgot to give him EVA equipment. EVA science equipment. We're here. We are orbiting. Hmm. Perfect. Take some more EVA science. It's a pretty decent amount of science there. I think we should aim to land around here. Around here is good too, I guess. On the flatlands. Yeah, that's pretty good, isn't it? Do you hear that? Explosions. We're barely burning right now. Just barely losing any speed. Oh no. Welcome to the stream, man. It do be like that sometimes. It is, it's a little bit too much like that right now. But you know what? We landed on Minmus. Help me. Really? For only the jetpack? Unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing that because that sounds like it will take several hours. However, it's interesting. I might do it in like a video or something. Oh, hold on. What you need to do is you need to take data, store experiments, then board, and now we can crew report again. Well, this is actually our first stranded Kerbal. Quite interesting. Um, I should have taken more min-miss contracts. I can complete a couple min-miss contracts while I'm here, actually. Why not? I accidentally staged the vessel is what happened there. I staged the vessel, so why is it all black? Oh, because it's nighttime. They want to plant a new surface outpost on the Mun. No. Maybe. Expires in duration 7 years. I'll take it. I do not like the finished construction of a rover. This guy just wants to orbit. Let's do some more tourist contracts. Plant fog on the Mun in 10 years? Sure. Rescue from orbit? Yes. Another rescue from orbit, right? Return to Kerbin from a flyby of Minmus. That's what the contract wants us to do. Okay, I'll send another. I'll send a probe to just fly by, check out the area, rescue from orbit, and rescue from orbit. Yes, I would like to take a one of these too. Repair a satellite. I'll do that. Let's see where that satellite is. Oh, I gotta save him from a big orbit. Gotta save that guy from a big orbit. Damaged satellite orbiting the Mun. And I need to repair that. Now let's see how much science Lotus 1 got for us. 18 science so far. Let's transmit that. It ran out of electricity. I'm gonna allow partial so we can just do the data in chunks. There we go. All right. Oh man. Okay, let's see. First things first. All of our all of our moon missions, any moons of Kerbal, it's just all gone wrong. Every single part of it has gone wrong. Okay, so we're gonna want what do we want to go for next? More electronics, maybe? Yeah. Command modules. Gonna start going over the rovers, I guess. Or more fuel, heavier rocketry. Probably not that one. Better landing. That's not an issue. What's the issue is that was bad at it. I think definitely electronics or precision engineering is going to be what we want. Because there's also more communications. I also do want scanning tech. Yeah, because that's more science equipment. It went wrong because I accidentally pressed space. I pressed space, which completely detached the stage that was supposed to be landing us and also getting us off world. Uh, so it definitely did have enough fuel to get back. However, it stopped having enough fuel to get back once I ejected the fuel and the engine. So now he's just kind of stuck there. But that's okay. That gives us an opportunity to complete this contract, which I didn't bother to look at first, and I should have. So let's build a new kind of satellite to go to Minmus with. I like my satellites to look pretty, so I put all of the I offset the fuel tanks and stuff into them. That should work out pretty well. And then I only need like a pretty small engine to a pretty small setup to get this off world. Doesn't that look pretty? Looks very nice. I'll just call it the flyby one for simplicity. I'll put 2 antenna on it. I'll actually put 1 antenna on it because we're broke. And you know what I'll do with this one? I'll send it by Minmus, and then I'll just let it fly into the depths of space. All right, let's head out with this one. It needs to gather scientific data first, actually. It does need to gather some scientific data. The contract is it's to return to Kerbin. No, this one doesn't have any people. I could if I had one of those. However, okay, so the goal of this ship is to fly by Minmus and then come back to Kerbin. I have to set up the coming back part though. Give me a second. Yeah, parachute. I was just thinking about that. And since it's gonna come back from such a high altitude, I'm gonna want to drogue, I think, as well. All right, that's definitely good. This one's uh this one's goal is to fly by Minmus, transmit scientific data, and return back and be recovered. Oh yeah, good idea. Unfortunately, I go a little bit too quick for chat sometimes. I can even take this at like 45 degrees. The bottom stage has a lot of fuel. The wings might burn off. That's a really good orbit. Why isn't this? There we go. I misstaged. Oh, it doesn't have any control, I don't think. Oh, yes, it does, but just very little. Going too fast. Oh no, it has no more control. Oh, this is going okay, I think. It would have been good, yeah. It does have built-in reaction wheels, but they're not very strong. My head hurts. All right. We've got this. We've got this in the bag. Oh yeah. I'm messing it up. Actually, not that bad. I did mess it up a little bit, but I think it's okay. Where's mid-miss? Oh, it's like the other direction. Hmm. There we go. Oops. That's just about perfect. I'm not gonna burn early this time. I'm gonna do it properly. I do own Space Engineers, but I haven't been able to figure out how to play it basically. Um, I don't know how anything works or what the goal is or anything like that. Yes, absolutely. You should buy KSP. It's a very good game. Here we are on approach to Minmus. I actually spent exactly $0 on KSP because I got it on Epic Games while there was a free sale for it going on, which was pretty neat. I I do not own KSP2 actually. I don't know that I ever will. The visuals look good, yeah. We're going over the south pole of Minmus right now. Okay. 11 seconds till burn. I'm fearful we are going to hit that mountain. And that is why I love KSP. All right, Straight Jacket. I also hope I go that direction. I'll see you later. I like going over the poles because I can just let the camera do all the work for me. Okay, where will I end up? I end up hitting the the thing. Yes, I'm gathering data. I'm doing a flyby, and I'm gonna land safely back on Kerbin, hopefully. I'm doing a contract. I did accidentally strand somebody earlier, but that's okay because I didn't because they're because but that's okay because they'll be fine. They are gathering a lot of science while they're down there and will eventually send a rescue mission. Um, and also they were not going to be completing the contract, so it's better that they got stuck down there anyway. You have no idea what the Kerbal planets are? Earlier in stream, there's a segment where I list them all. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna do until I have like just a little bit of delta V left. Then I'm gonna dip into the atmosphere strongly and then go. Yep. Watch, watch. You'll see. You'll see whenever I finish this up. 75 meters per second to burn backwards. Oops. Accidentally, that was not the right thing. That's okay. Oh, I hate time warp. Welcome to the stream, kebab consumer. We just got our kebabs consumed as well. Oh my gosh, I'm not playing. I, I'm not. I'm playing terribly. Time warp sped us up. Time warp sped us up into the atmosphere, and then we burned up in the atmosphere before even coming out of time warp. Yeah, that's because we're looking at the planet. We're looking at the night side of the planet right now, so there will be no stars. Where are the stars? Oh, oh, yeah, we burned up before even coming out of time warp. No, I'm not. We burned up before even coming out of time warp, so yeah, it shouldn't. It does look very good. It shouldn't be allowed to do that. We're going to stream Proto 34. No, we didn't lose a Kerbal. That was a robot. It was only a probe, thankfully. We did lose two Kerbals in the first stream, though. Okay. I did not quick save. Give me a second. Let me grab some water. Ugh. Oh my gosh. I'm so tired today, guys. I'm playing so terribly. My head hurts and 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 I can't think straight. Let's build a nice, easy, simple plane. Okay? Let's just actually hold on. Before I do that, I want to see how much science we have. 141. We can do landing gear or we can do another cockpit. Yeah. I didn't quick save. Uh, okay. Here is the deal. The deal. We have no pilots right now. How long have I been playing KSP? Years and years. Let's go to the astronaut complex and hire a pilot. That's a lot of money. It's not hard to make things that can get to space and back. But well, if you're a seasoned veteran like I am. But the only problem is that I'm stupid right now. And I don't know why. This plane is looking ugly. I don't even feel like playing KSP, guys. What would you mind? What if instead of play KSP, I played like Buckshot Roulette or something? Would you guys still watch that? Oops, I forgot to turn on symmetry. You guys want to go? You guys want to go to Buckshot Roulette or something? I don't need that actually. Now that I think about it, what I really need is I forgot that I have this new fangled engine to play around with. It has some decent Delta V on. Now I need the wings. Maybe I can even get supersonic with this one. I'm making a plane, an airplane. This plane looks so ugly. Oh my gosh, I suck at this game. No, I want to move these. I didn't turn on symmetry. There we go. Now where's the... Yeah, I think that's pretty neat. It's pretty good. Pretty nice, right? Oops. Ugly. All right. Plane built. It doesn't work. I need to put the wheels a little bit further back. Just a touch. Just a touch more. Ooh. Good enough. We have liftoff. Although I do have to constantly babysit the controls because I don't have a real pilot on board. I only have an engineer. And engineers do not know how to fly. Whoa! Nor do I. Pretty sure there's a thing over here that I want. A new launch site. We're gonna break the sound barrier, guys. What is it? 343 meters per second? If that's the case, we already did it. Guys, what's the speed of sound? I like how the forest is generated right on top of the city. 343, that's what I thought. I've broken the speed of sound. There it is, right over there. That's where I want to be. 350 on Kerbin's equator at in the daytime. I see. Well, we broke it for sure. 360, 363. Look at my piloting skills. Found the Cove launch site. Okay, it's ugly, but it works very well. We do not have visual. I repeat, we do not have visual. We're gonna have to rely on our instruments here. We're gonna make a smooth landing back on curve, back at the KSC. We have a visual on KSC. Cut the engines and burn speed immediately. We're coming in pretty hot. Very hot, very hot, very hot. That's dead. There goes what's his name, who's it, and Bob. Yeah, okay, I'll revert. I think I'll revert that one. That's too much of a casualty. Even though it would be really funny if I didn't revert it, that's three Kerbals, and I cannot afford three Kerbals. Come on, bro. Yeah, I was not only cutting my throttle, I was at reverse thrust. I was even at yeah, reverse thrust. I just was like coming in just like way too hot. Okay, we'll try this again. I really do want to unlock the I really want to unlock the it is a really awesome plane. Yeah, there's no shame in in coming around later. Shoot. Abort mission. Okay, let's see if I can land this. I'm not going to be landing on with one gear. That's not happening. I did build the plane. I built it badly. I just eyeballed everything. It's because I bounced on the runway and it destroyed. Whoa! I was reading chat and I wasn't looking. Heck yeah! I want to build a ship that can go underwater. That was like a perfect landing. It was like just at the limit. What water mod? I have environmental visual enhancements or Eve. Ugh. I also have the parallax mod, which kind of conflicts with the cities. It was like a glove. It was just at the limit. Let me launch that again. What is this? What is ironclad? Oh yeah, I remember. Okay, I'm only gonna have one Kerbin. Where's Bob? Oh yeah, he's upstairs in the space station. Run me. Yeah, why not? Scientists know how to pilot, right? I don't have any pilots because my one pilot is stranded on Minmus. And we're just screwing around down here, having fun building ugly planes. Why don't we go to a sandbox save actually? I want to keep playing KSP, but I kind of don't want to do any more career mode today. Just not feeling it, you know. Let me unlock this other place though first. The Cove launch site. Not like we'll ever use it, but I do want to unlock it. For docking, um so you're gonna want to get really close. You're gonna want to both aim the ports at each other, and then you're just gonna want to take it really slowly, like less than a meter per second. Take them towards each other at less than a meter per second. Time warp if you must, but stop time warping once you get pretty close. Sometimes the magnets also don't help, so sometimes you might want to turn those off. I'll see you later, kids. Kids culture. Whoa! Watch out! I shouldn't read chat while flying. Yeah, yeah, like he said, for best results, do use the SAS target hold thing. But if not, you can just use the little purple indicators on your nav wheel and nav ball and eyeball it really well. For real. I don't have any SAS right now because my pilot is stranded. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The control from here is really good advice. Uh, right click the docking port and click control from here, and it will show you the nav ball from the perspective of the docking port, which usually that doesn't really matter on like a planetary scale. What's up, Greg? But it does matter on a docking port to docking port scale. Let's do a flip. Yeah. If you include probe cores, even in a manned vessel, it helps a lot sometimes. Heck yeah, that was an awesome flip. I love piloting planes. It's so cool. Let's just go build wacky contraptions in a sandbox game for the rest of stream once I land this. I think I'm gonna try a water landing because I don't trust myself, and I'm not gonna revert if this plane falls apart because it's just one Kerbal, and I can't afford that. Especially Ron me, because I don't even know who that is. They're expendable. Like this plane, certainly not. But something similar to this plane, something ugly, can definitely make it to orbit. Whee! Is that the KSC over there? Yeah. Well, the original two astronauts now we're down to. In terms of original pilots, we only have Bill and Bob left. The other two died in the literally the first stream. In IVA only. I do have IVA, free IVA. Oh no, 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 we're gonna die here, we're gonna die here. Oh no, we're not. We're safe. We're safe. Just saved us. I'll read that in a second. I'll read that in a second once I'm done dying of a heart attack. Baby. I'm so good at this game. Oh, I see. I see. I don't know what those mods are. I'll look them up and check them out. Yeah, that was 10 out of 10. Give me a second. Rapier and Nerve are good friends. Whiplash is weaker. Whiplash. I forgot which engine that was. Rapier has enough power to and max speed slash altitude to reach. Yeah, yeah. I'll check those mods out. That was a 10 out of 10 stop. I'm happy with that. Okay. I'm gonna go well, first of all, let me save game. I'm gonna make a new sandbox and we can make just doohickeys. Let's make a bunch of doohickeys. Just normal difficulty options, basic everything. The doohickey space program. Yep. Okay, let's see. The best doohickeys are made in the spaceplane hangar, of course. Let's make um a jetpack maybe. Okay, I have an idea. We're gonna use spider engines. We're gonna use very small fuel tanks. We're gonna use like the Oscar one. Yeah, right. And then we're gonna take a seat. We're gonna put it. That's not right. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, Oscar B2 Spider's command chair. And we're also gonna want to have a we're gonna want to have a wheel, a a reaction wheel. That's perfect. You will understand soon that we will want to have a reaction wheel on this. Actually, first let's do it without the reaction wheel. So let's see where the center of mass is, right? And we're gonna want to put this right on the center of mass. Right? There most probe cores have reaction wheels, yeah. Jeb, center of thrust indicator. Yeah, good idea. Perfect. Actually, Jeb doesn't need a jetpack, I don't think. He will need a parachute though. So we're gonna have to edit this again. We'll call it the Jeb pack. The probe core. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We also have reaction wheels that are just straight up small enough to just attach like that, which is cool as well. But first, let's do it without reaction wheels. Let's see what'll happen. It's kind of funny that this jetpack has to be recalibrated with every different person. If this jetpack was real, it would have to be recalibrated with every single person to account for their weight. It can't get off the ground. It straight up can't lift off the ground. Well, science. And it was also a little bit front heavy. Spider engines won't work. The radial mount spark engine. Oh, I remember what I did last time. I used the Twitch engine. There we go. It's not exactly radial mount spark engine. Oh yeah, I didn't even think about thrust limiters. That is a good idea. What's the thrust to weight? How do I see that? There it is. The thrust to weight is okay. 1.5, 0.89, 1.15. Oh, 1.28 is good, I think. I think it's just about on the spot for oops, in terms of it's just about on the spot. Yeah. Right? Yeah. Yep. New Delta V tab, didn't the like last update for this game come out 3 years ago or something? Still like a little bit front heavy. Oh, that's why we need reaction wheels. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I know, I know. We're yeah. I think I was I didn't I think I started playing this game like just before or just after the last update came out. So, everything is old to me. Okay, that's why we need why did I oh no, it included the stock vessels. That sucks. Can I like stop including the stock vessels somehow? Okay, anyway. Still a bit front heavy, so we're gonna need the reaction wheels on there. Because there's really nothing I can do to make it any less front heavy. Oh, wait, but you're right. It doesn't actually have, it needs a probe core because it doesn't actually have a battery on it. I could have I could just put a battery on it, maybe. But I think having a probe core is better, maybe. I don't know. It's a lot of functionality we don't really need, actually. You know what? No probe core. It's a lot of functionality. It's just a lot of bloatware. We're gonna just put a battery on it, and we're gonna put a reaction wheel as well. It is all in one, but it's just a lot of bloatware. I think it would be more efficient to just put a battery on. Oh, in fact, look at that. It's gonna be the perfect size to fit all of that too. Check that out. Perfect. May cause major Z fighting. Exactly. He's our flight computer. Jebediah for the win. Perfect. The Jeb pack. I must. Uh-huh. There we go. Let's land on the roof of the KSC. It doesn't work. The nav ball doesn't work properly. I also forgot to set the thrust limiters. This is very hard to control. So close. So close. Okay, let's try that again. Let's try that again. Let's set the thrust limiters better this time. Better. Better, 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 better. Better. Going insane. Uh, it was 20, wasn't it? It was 20 for both of them, actually. You have to set both of them. Yeah, I noticed. So I could control from here and it should work, right? No, because there is no control from here that will help me. It's wasting fuel. Yes, I could. You know what? Maybe it isn't bloatware after all. Maybe there's a reason that we would have the probe core on there. Maybe there's a good reason for having a probe core. All of the textures are cut off. Weird. Yes. Unfortunately, yeah. Perfect. Now I'll set the thrust limiters. There we go. Rotate it. I did it wrong, didn't I? Okay, okay, I have an idea. I'm gonna rotate it not I'm gonna rotate it like this. Oops. Like that. And now the control point should be forward, right? No, it should be forward. Yeah. Right? Yes. There we are. Look at that. Please. 20 is not enough. 36, perhaps. Yeah, I wanted to make it look less ugly, so I just made it look upwards instead. Now what? Oh, I see. It needs to be very precisely engineered. I'm hungry. I need to go shopping. It's not precisely engineered enough. What's wrong with it? It ain't got no gas in it. There we go. It's I'm gonna actually like not do the whole thing with the probe core because actually it makes it really hard to control. I think a I think we'll just have to trust Jeb as a pilot because the instruments are haywire. Oh my gosh, this whole thing with the probe core is like really not going well. Okay, we really just need, okay, yes, the probe core is a lot of bloatware and it makes the whole thing unbalanced. It was a good idea, but in reality, it wasn't actually that much of a good idea. It was, in theory, a good idea, but it just didn't work out. And also, this battery can store more electric charge anyway. Probably. Maybe. I don't want to test any different ones because I think the reaction wheels just weren't as strong, probably, as these ones. Yeah, the reaction wheels are also weren't as strong in general. I would say that was a success. You know why I would say that was a success? Because it only blew up due to user error. And if it only blows up due to user error, that means that the vessel itself is absolutely 100% sound. Okay, now let's take the logical next step from a jetpack and build a bomber. Let's build a plane which can bomb things. Baba. Yeah, of course, of course. They contain basically it's the same thing as jetpacks, right? You know? Payload. As a subassembly? Well, the subassembly thing is actually a KSP2 thing. What you do with KSP1 is you can just click merge and it will appear. Although I don't know if there's like yeah, there's no I don't think there's a I don't think there's a specific kind of subassembly you can save it as, right? Yeah. The arrow in the advanced mode subassemblies. Oh, how do you save it as subassembly? Oh. Oh. It's interesting. Well, if that's the case, then uh what? If we can do sub-assemblies, then I have an idea. Give me a second. Oh yeah, that doesn't exactly work like I thought it would. So let me revert that real quick, because I can't actually activate the engine. It's only the only purpose of the only point of the probe core is so that I can activate it, because there's no way you can control this trajectory in the middle of the air. So in order to test it, how did you do it again? There we go. In order to actually test it, what we need to do is we need to do that. Oops. Obviously, it'll have the speed of the airplane as well. The other reason we have a probe on it is so that we can focus on it. I do be talking, Mr. Spherical, and welcome to the stream. Okay, perfect. That's a good bomb. We can put it in the sub-assemblies category. We are working on KSP shenanigans. We are making a bomber plane. Oops. I accidentally did that wrong. We are making a bomber plane. Indeed. Where was it again? Oh yeah. So we're gonna want a little fuel tank, um, a little Mark II fuel tank. I'll say a short one probably, and then one of these. Remove all the oxidizer. Put them some nice engines. What is explodium? I don't know. You mean the oceans of Eve? Yeah, yeah, yeah. I thought so. All right. So we're gonna need a decoupler here. Stack separator would be nice, and then we're gonna go back into the sub-assemblies category. Take our bomb and attach it like that. Could probably get away with using a shorter payload thing. Never mind. We cannot. For real. Getting out of orbit into other places is indeed the hard part. We need all those little fuel tanks. There we go. You put them along the side. I also need air intakes. What? Welcome back. All right. I think that should be good, right? And then I'm gonna need a landing gear, probably a medium. Place landing gear on the main body and offset them so they're. Ah, okay. For better impact tolerance. It didn't work. Oops. I'll just rotate them as well. Yeah, that is something I have just learned. That is better. Action groups. Custom 1. Toggle bay doors. Custom 2. Nothing. Because I can just stage the other thing. Actually, let me open these real quick. Those are only peeking out a little. So I guess it's fine. Tail fan. I can do better. All right. Put these on. Put these on. True. That whole setup right there looks kind of quirky. It is just for flying around Kerbin, yeah. Thank you. Where's the swept wing type A? There we go. It's a bomber, actually. It's meant to blow up places. We're blowing things up today. Wing connector type E, type D. Yeah, that's the one I wanted. Where's the little one? There it is. And then the ones that go here. Yeah, I could give it something faster. But I'm not going to because, I don't know. Never understood these swept Elevons. Elevon. These swept ones, I've never understood them. I think so. Maybe. Probably. Let's see. Where's all the stuff? That's pretty good. Let's even tilt them up a little bit more. That looks pretty good, don't you think? I think that does look pretty good. They are some pretty sick wings, I must admit. Oops. Can't really edit them while they're tilted. The center of lift a little closer to the center of mass. Okay. I I trust you. You know what else we're gonna do? I think that's how you do it. Yeah, that should work. True. I think the controls should be just fine. Efficient. That sounds good to me. Whoa! Give it a second. Valentina is going to be our ace pilot today as well. None of them need jetpacks. So let's do put Val, yeah, and Bill. None of them need jetpacks. Landing gear is too forward. Yeah, the center of mass changed since I put the landing gear on. Side tanks longer. Okay, I think that should be pretty good. Yeah, definitely. Right, right, right. Put the landing gear a little bit further back too. Yeah. IE means like it's kind of like for example, I think, but I don't know what it stands for. There we go. I forgot the air intakes. That's kind of important. In other words, yeah, that's probably more accurate. I need one with a lot of static. Not that one. Oh, the little radial ones. Yeah. I was one with a lot of static air intake. Effective base speed is 10 meters per second. Yeah, that's what I thought. It doesn't show me the static intake, or is there no static intake, or what? Where did why do I remember that? I'll do that. If I don't have a static intake, start with jet engine slowly. Yeah, just give it a slow start. There we go. Whoa, what's going on? Oh, why is it so front heavy? Okay, why is it like that? Oh, you know what? You know what it is? Canard's not needed because first of all, let me get rid of this. I actually don't know what I was doing. Oh, I cannot get rid of it. It's the center lift is too high. There we go. Now let's try. Messes with the center lift location, but it does stabilize the plane a lot better. It makes it stick in an upright position a lot better, which is good. That's why I did it. And the other tilting of wings I did should make it like should make it like the other tilting of the wings I did should make it have like a slower stall speed. It doesn't have enough oh, forward tilt. It doesn't have upwards lift. That's the problem. Forward tilt. Oh, you mean like the sweptness? The center mass is too far forward, you say. That barely affects anything. Oh wait, actually that doesn't look ugly at all. I thought that might look ugly, but it doesn't. Let's try that. It's just like a falcon with huge shoulders. Could always remove fuel from the front fuel tanks. Ah, it's like a falcon that's shrugging. Oh yeah, now it's so much more controllable. Like, infinitely controllable. Dang. Why is it doing that? Why did it do that? Why did he do that? It's stalled? There's no way that's stalled. Yeah, they definitely are messed up. You're right. I messed him up badly. Let's see. Yeah, that was not a stall. There's no way that was a stall. Can I get away with smaller wings? Surely, right? I could get away with that. I'm gonna bomb the coast airfield. I'm also gonna bomb the I'm also gonna bomb the crater airfield. But first I need to test it on the island runway. Some tail fins on the back. Oh, good idea. It does have a T-tail. True. Maybe. I don't know. I'm not very good at building planes, so I'm just trusting you guys. That's also pretty small. I'm just agreeing to everything you guys say. I think that looks pretty good. It looks like a sparrow. Oops, a different tail fin. I also need to do some more some I also need to Y the wings. Yeah, okay. I also need to Y up the wings and fix the that. All moving like these ones. Those look really small though. The canard or the straight up tail fin. Oh yeah, that's better. That looks pretty perfect. And Yes, Y up the wings real quick. Yeah, but doesn't it look cool? All right, let's see. You know what? Heck yeah. He fixed himself. I don't exactly know what a T-tail does. I just put it on because I thought it would help. But it seems like it's not a very good design choice based on based on the opinions of the chatters. Okay, he's not stalling. Very stable. Extremely stable. That's good because I'm gonna have to switch control to another vessel briefly in order to make this work properly. Before we go bomb the coast, we gotta do a test run. That's so controllable. Passenger airlines with rear mounted engines, I see. What do they do? It does fly great. It's so nice to control. Whoa, 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 whoa. SAS hates me. Ah, okay, now I gotta test. Exactly when should I drop the bomb? Yeah, it would work better, but what would it do? What does it do? No, electric charge is fine. We have alternators on the engines. My favorite planet is probably Eve. The trees are in the sky. I do have control on it. It's just that the staging didn't work properly. I did miss, but that's okay. The staging didn't work properly. It should have, but it didn't. It's because I detached the vessel, which caused jank. They are being taken by the Martians, by the Dunans. I did have a probe core, don't worry. I just offset it inside the thing. I can fly it just straight up vertical. We're coming in for a landing. Unfortunately, this vessel, as far as I'm aware, does not super cruise. Super cruise, by the way, that is cruising uh above the speed of sound, right? I'm not getting that term wrong. I did blow up the island, and the trees are now indeed floating in the air. Yeah, let us test it. Supersonic without afterburners, yeah. I'm gonna test Super Cruise and then I'm gonna come back in for a landing at the KSC. We are still gaining speed. I'm not about the speed of sound. I'm like 20 meters per second off. On Kerbin, that would be 350 meters per second. No, not quite. It can get there, but you have to be going pretty down pretty strongly. It gets to the speed of sound, but you have to be pretty heavily pitched down. Hit the afterburners, you bet. I didn't put an action group for that. Hold on. Switch mode, right? There we go. There we go. Let's go. Hypersonic is 5 times the speed of sound, right? What's 343 times 5? I'm bad at math. We're not going hypersonic with this, like, at all, probably. Maybe. We certainly are going pretty darn fast. Never mind, we're not going hypersonic. There's no way. 1650-ish? Yeah. I'm certainly not stopping you from streaming if you feel like it. Just kind of unabilify 5.6. Yeah. Fair point. Let's go back to normal burner mode because I want to go in for a landing. I can rapidly slow myself down by look at how hot those are in there. I can rapidly slow myself down. Thank you guys. Open the compartment. Deploy the landing gear. Close the compartment. Do not come in at 180 meters per second, ideally. It's not as controllable at such low speeds. I definitely can land. I bet. We're not coming in that hot. We are coming in at an angle, which is not great. But I'm working to fix that right now. Yeah. We're coming in at less than normal. Oh, we're coming in at 10 degrees. That's about normal. Come in at 10 degrees, please. Or like 1 degree is good too, I guess. No, we're gonna miss it. And we have landed. Perfect. That was a great landing. Absolutely. That was a flawless landing. Oh, all right, all right. Now this is no longer a test. We're on to the real thing. We're on to the real thing. Valentina, take us to the coast and have them exploded immediately. You know what we need to do? We need to install the BD Armory mod. Can change the rear landing gear to have higher friction and brake settings. That's true. Thank you, thank you. My next KSP stream will probably be next week. It'll be the third stream of the week. Usually I am, if you in case you guys didn't know, I'm primarily a Noita streamer. But I do a KSP stream every third stream of the week. I stream 3 times a week normally. But sometimes that changes. Like this week I only stream twice. Usually I stream Noita, like I said, but I'm really liking KSP. KSP isn't leaving anytime soon. How complex is it to set up streaming? Not really. I the first time I did it, I just kind of set up a stream. I went to OBS. I clicked start streaming. I actually did start virtual camera. Uh, but I did the first stream I did the OBS virtual camera, but that didn't work very well because it didn't capture game audio. I do believe I have your Discord already. Oh, you should join the Discord, by the way. I do believe I have your Discord already, so I can give you some more info. Unless I'm thinking of the wrong person. But if I am thinking of the wrong person, you can just join the Discord linked in the description, and then I can give you more info from there. Coast is in sight. On approach. Dropping below the speed of sound. Opening the compartment. We missed a little bit. No, we didn't. We'll pretend that hit. Closing the compartment. It was a little bit of a it was a little bit of a give me a second. It was a little bit of a weak shot, but it was a bomb, so it yeah. I could have put a reaction wheel, yeah. It was a bomb, so it did probably blow up the whole place. I'll even say it was a dirty bomb. It was a dirty bomb, so that place is going to be uninhabitable for a while, for a couple weeks. We could imagine it as a large blast radius, and it was dirty. We should install BD Armory. And then we can play with real guns and bombs. We're coming in pretty much parallel to the to the thing right now, which I don't want to do. So I'm gonna head towards the mountains and then like ricochet off of them. Turn around. We're gonna want to go a little bit more this way. Never mind, I was wrong. Gonna come in for another stunning landing. Whoa! That went like real fast. Okay, definitely not that way yet. We are heading through clouds. That's so cool. I want to get Blackrex volumetric clouds mod. And I want to also remove these cities because they look ugly. I think we're good. We've got a good angle. Yeah, the visual mods actually are like really good in this game. Mm-hmm. Coming in for a landing. Coming in pretty hot right now. Can fix that though. Firework parts? Yep. I should play with those. We've definitely got this. Check that out. We're coming in for a stunning landing. My stall speed is way lower than 90 meters per second. Look at that. I'm at 50 and I'm not stalled yet. Stall seems to be around 40. Nice, thank you. Check that out. That was a way better landing even. My stall speed is very low, it seems. This is a very good plane. That was great. That landing looked like barely took 10 meters. Red Bull type landing. Valentina is a great ace pilot. I'll see you next stream. Perfection. Yeah, that's true. It is fun to land stuff on the VAB. Let's see. What next? What next? I kind of want to bomb Crater Lake, but like I don't want to I want to build something. I want to build a wacky doohickey. I have something of an idea. How did I make that before? There was this one craft that I made that used rockets to spin the thing. but I don't have a bearing part. I used something else. I made my own kind of bearing with like a command module, with like the spherical command module and some fuel tanks or something. I don't remember how I did that. Suborbital space plane. Actually, you know what? The DLCs might not be a bad investment at this point. How much are they? Let me take a gander. Let me take a Gosling. Give me a second. Oh wait, no, I would need to open up the Epic Games Store. KSP DLC cost. 15 bucks? Yeah, 15 bucks per. How much time have I been streaming for? 3 hours? I'm gonna need to go shopping soon, but I can spare a moment. I mean, I can spare some more time for sure. A suborbital space plane meant for exploring faraway realms. This is going to completely mess up my aerodynamics. Yes. Maybe rocket launch based. That's a little bit complicated for right now, honestly. Maybe I'll do that at some point for sure. But I wanna see if I can like edit. Oops, if I can like edit this plane to do better right now. That's not how that works. That's the root part. I will not forget them for sure. You know what? Maybe what if this one, the whiplash, or maybe not. I don't know. This thing goes really fast for sure, but this one does go into space. Oh, I thought you meant like a rocket that drops a plane out of it. Okay. I'll even put a little oxidizer in. Hey, check it out. That made it less ugly. The sparrow, because that's what it looks like. I'll take out the monopropellant though. I'll put a big old rocket on it. I kind of want to see what that does. If it works properly. Nice plane. Big wings. For real. It might just be a little bit too big. Oh man. Who could have expected that? Who could have expected that would happen? I want to go closer to the water for a second. Bam. Whoa. That's not what I meant to do. But it worked. True. This technically isn't meant to be a space an SSTO. Whoa. Did it automatically switch modes for me? That's pretty neat, actually. Oh, I'm at an oxidizer. This isn't really meant to be an SSTO. I'm not sure what this is meant to be. Oh, okay. But at least they got like to 25 kilometers. That was pretty neat. For real. Again. But first let's I want to see this through. I bet I can save this. Yes, it is indeed a Shadow Zone reference. We win these. 5 kilometers, 4 kilometers, 3 kilometers, 2 kilometers, 1 kilometer. Pull up and bring it in for a gentle landing. I could have pulled up later. It sure can. Stall speed is around 30 meters per second, it seems. True. I could have come back to the KSC. But they're just gonna have to suck it up because I didn't feel like it. Ah. All right, let's see how high we can really get. Missile. Where is it? Sparrow? There we go. I'm gonna sit backwards in my seat because I feel like it. My back is hot. I'll see you later. And no promises. No guarantees, exactly. Wait a second. Pause? There's no way. Why is it not making a sound though? Did I? Oh, I didn't even put it. It's not even centered. That's so funny. It's not even centered. Okay, let's go a little bit closer to the water and gain speed down there. Or I can do it at a kilometer. Sure, why not? I'll be slightly less efficient. I'll just tap the S button until it works. Do I even need to? It seems like it's pushing itself out of the atmosphere just fine. It's creating a ton of lift. I just had to cut them for like 2 seconds though, is all. That was like perfection right there. Oh, I forgot to set the action to switch mode. Got pretty close to space this time. Yeah. Can a Nerva push you into orbit from 60 kilometers? It doesn't matter because it won't reach 60 kilometers if it has the Nervas on it. I'm not flying this thing back all the way to the KSC. Oh, that's nice. I love Kerbal Space Program. Ooh, speaking of long vacations to Lathe, let's send one. Let's send somebody to Lathe permanently. We have no visuals. Are we above water? Who can know? I think we're above water. Good idea. There's a cloud. We are indeed above water. I'm gonna pull another cobra. That thing can really cobra. Oops. Its stall speed is about like 30 meters per second. Perfection. All right, now let's send somebody to Lathe permanently. Let's hire somebody to send to Lathe. Aldman, you're going to Lathe. And that'll be the last act of the stream. I gotta go. You will indeed need to contact the Blunderbirds. Let's do it in a really funny way too. Let's take a payload thing, right? Airstream protective shell with a heat thing, heat shield. Let's put on one of these. Why won't it do? Oh, because jank. Aldman, you're going in the seat. This is what his entire view will be while he's going to Lathe. Hold on. Hold on. This will be what he sees while he's going to Lathe. Just this. That'll be all. Hit the alarm before the thing even goes because you know it's gonna happen. I'm gonna probably need a reaction wheel on that actually. And as such, I'll also need a battery. No sense in having those come down with the thing. Hmm. 3,000 meters per second is good. But you know what's better? More than 3,000 meters per second. True. Just one of those then. Or actually, better yet, one of these. It's not going to really need that much it's not going to need a permanent source of electricity. It's just enough to face into just enough to charge up so that I can brave Lathe's atmosphere, which isn't that bad anyway. So I'm pretty sure that will do it. I'm pretty sure that'll do nicely for exactly our needs. Yeah, that'll do. True. I am going to be using Tylo because of course I am. I forgot how much Delta V it takes because I haven't been there in a while. So I'm just putting a lot. When in doubt, yes. When in doubt, the answer is yes. Bye 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 bye. Everything is good here. You have your jetpack. You have your everything you need. Yep. I forgot the fins. Pardon me. Now to the moons of Jewel. Who needs a Joule transfer window when you have time warp? I need a probe core. The external command seat is not working for this thing. Our need for electricity has just gone up a little bit, but I'm pretty sure that one solar panel can still handle it. Now this is what a real rocket looks like. Yeah, true. It already does hibernate and warp. I always turn that on because why would you ever need a probe core when it's in warp? Hmm. You mean you didn't hibernate it? Oh, I see. Oh, you had to hibernate it. I see. Mm-hmm. That's amazing. Ugh. It counts itself as a rover. Ah, bye bye debris. Node in 200 days. I'm not gonna wait like 50 years in order to get a slightly better encounter. I have plenty of fuel to spare since there's no gonna be no return journey. Oops. I want that Tylo encounter for sure. Lathe can also be used. Nice to know. So I want this to actually be on like the other side, right? Because that'll gain me momentum, yeah. So I want this to be like on the other side and really close. Oh no. Slowly, slowly, slowly. And that'll slow me down just enough to where I can probably get a pretty good to where I can probably capture in pretty okay. Although it is after periapsis. I should increase my patch tonics, yeah. It will be after the dual periapsis, so I don't know about that. How many yeah. I don't know how that will help in this specific situation though. Also, making maneuvers while in time warp can sometimes mess it up a little bit, which it didn't in this case. Oh, it completely did actually. Yeah, don't make maneuvers while you're time warping. I want my Tylo encounter, if possible, to be before periapsis. Let me see if I can actually arrange that real quick. I can arrange that. Check that out. Perfect. The orbital position of Tylo will affect. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So see that I put it at my I put it just at my dual periapsis so it's most efficient, and check that out. I did it. It worked out perfectly. My tyloperiapsis is above the surface. It's like 6 kilometers or something. Or no, it's probably above that. I'll check it again once I know what this time worked. Are you talking about the 20-kilometer mountains? It definitely showed above the surface in the map, though. 37, 36, 5, 34, 33, 32, 31, 30, 29, 28, 27, 26. Okay, that's never mind, hold on. You were right. Still perfect. 7, 6. I shouldn't click that. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All it took is one little bump, and I'm good. Probably I'm not even gonna get to the 5 thing anyway. I could also do mid-course correction while I'm at Tylo as well. That looks pretty cool. Actually, you know what? I'm not gonna do time warp. I'm gonna actually use the bathroom while I'm waiting. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, we're not even close to done. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Let's see how our orbit is. We definitely capture into Joule. Capture into Joule pretty well, actually. We will be a little bit inclined. Is there a way I can potentially fix this with a mid-course correction somewhere? Right here, maybe? Huh? Yeah, good idea. A clean 19 meters per second mid-course correction. I can get a Val encounter. Yeah. By this mid-course correction right here, I'll be able to get around the zero inclination I need. Now, unfortunately, I do need to wait a year. 2 years. I sure hope he did. It might, actually, I think Kerbals photosynthesize because, 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 yeah, green. Yeah, duh. Green skin and being able to stay away from home forever. Photosynthesis. One of the one of the biggest questions that science still can't answer is how is Lathe so hot, and why is its water liquid? That's what whatever his name was is coming here to find out. Aldman almond salt water. It's still I think it still would freeze at the at Lathe's temperatures. Ammonia laced water, maybe not. It's at zero inclination and zero Eccentricity. Subsurface heating, probably. Maybe. Exactly. He's gonna be exactly like one of those scouts. Oh my gosh. We got to start a whole KSP. I have a brilliant idea. Anyway, that is true. Lathe would be like almost immediately kicked out of orbit if you put it where it was for real. It would start to experience tidal forces quickly. Coming in hot. Check that out. That's so pretty. I can't make sense of all these varying orbit lines. Too much stuff. I remember I installed the Principia mod. Yeah, yeah. What happened when I used the Principia mod is it kicked Val out of orbit. Everything else kind of stabilized. It kicked Val and it kicked another one out of orbit, I think. Yeah. My ascending node will be about zero point 0.3 after this maneuver. Check that out. Zero point 0.4. On almost on the dot. Okay, so what I'm gonna do now. The stars really lined up perfectly for this. The stars truly lined up perfectly. That's very nice. Indeed, the planets and moons were in fact aligned. I got a tiny little Val kick. Oh, give me a second. That messed up my maneuver node. I hate you, Val. Whoa! That was harsh. I didn't mean it. Sorry, Val. You're a pretty planet. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. 2, 3, 4, 5, stop. Okay, just a little bit higher. That's too close. Okay, never mind. Other way. Yeah, not my type, especially when I have 2,000 meters per second of fuel left over that I can use. In fact, let me go a little bit higher so I have more of a. I'm not maneuvering this one. I'm manually piloting this. I want to have a good site for landing because I want to land first of all specifically on the land. Second of all, if I can find it, I would love to land on Lown Island, but I don't know where that is. The poles are obviously the safest bet. However, like for a good landing, but however, I want to see. I don't know which one is Lown Island actually. I want to see if I can land on land. Right there is good, since I don't know which one Lown Island is. The island next to the largest equatorial island. Oh. Well, guess I don't know where that one is. I'll just land on this island right here. We will not be needing this probe anymore. This thing also has no control. I have a huge ringing in my ears right now. It's kind of adding to the experience. For real. That went off without a hitch. A nice coastal location, perhaps, so that they can have plenty of water to drink. I didn't mean to bring their jetpack. That's probably the seat. Just the seat laying there. I didn't mean to open the map. Coming in a little hot. There we go. New al al almond. Did he tell you? Interstellar reference. All right. With that successful mission, I'm gonna have to end stream because I gotta go grocery shopping. It was a really good stream. I enjoyed that very much. Everything went off smoothly. Absolutely everything. Nobody died, and everything was perfect. I will see you guys all later. Oh yeah, surface sample. That's okay. I'll see you guys all later. Have a good day.